What's up, guys? It's Mangy Kid, and I'm back with another video. Bleach is coming back in 2 weeks, so I thought I'd just discuss the Quincy letters because I'm positive that a lot of powers are going to be revealed when Bleach comes back and so here it is. Let's start. Starting off with the first A, Juha Bach. He has the letter A, and I assumed that it was the authority at first because like he's the leader, authority. He has the power to give whoever he wants power. And then when I looked up some more words, I found the word abstract, and it could mean the um, abstract like to draw from. That's what one of the definitions is, to draw from, and all the Quincy's get their power from Juha. Okay, that's it. Um, the next A, Uryu Ishida, I gave him. Um, I I assumed that his power was the absolute or the almighty because he was the only half Quincy to survive the purging of all the impure Quincy, like Masaki and Kid, whatever his name, I forgot. Keeps forgetting. Let's move on. B, Oswald. Um, Drew Graham Oswald. I gave him um, the power of the breaker or the blade, since he was able to cut each of those bunkai in half with one swing, and he was also able to cut another guy in half um, with one swing. He might be the bisector or something like that. Let's move on. C, I thought C was Shaz Domino. I'm assuming that Shaz Domino is C because he was able to control Jidambo and other people of the 12th division. I think 12th. Yeah. And I gave him C for the controller because all these people were being manipulated by him. D, Askin Naklar. I gave him the door because when he first got introduced, he was opening up all these dimensions and all this stuff. I would call him the dimension, but I was like, sometimes you gotta be a little creative with it, so the door. E, Bambita Mastermind. Now, this was an interesting one that I did. So, I noticed that when she first came in, cutting up all these Shinigami and it, whatever, I saw no blood when she was cutting these guys up. Like, seriously. And some of the other people she cut down, like, still didn't see no blood coming from them. Only, like, scrapes and bruises on Kumamura. And when they were back in the shadow territory, she cut this one guy in half, and I still saw no blood. He was just cut in half. And then when she interrupted her little group of girls arguing, she blasted this wall, and I saw like, and it's like it was clearly cut through. It was like no, and Bambita was still in her place. So I'm just thinking it could be the eraser. Just saying. People say it was the ecstasy. I don't think so because she really didn't show any type of sexual nature other than that time with a random Sternler. I mean, random guy. Um, Elf, as we know, Asnod is the fear. Moving on to G, Lilito, the Lit Toto. I forgot. I don't know her name, but Litoto. I gave her the giant because she's a little girl, and it would be like very cool if the little girl turned into a gigantic freak of nature. Or the gore. Again, something totally opposite from her appearance. Okay, moving on to H. Basby. I'm thinking he could be the heat or the harmful. When I say the heat, I mean like he's the only one we know that we actually saw survive Yamamoto's fire. So I'm thinking that he could be the heat. The harmful is coming from what Askin Naklavar said, when he said, fighting is poison, but you already know that, don't you, Basby? And like, and that kind of gave me a little idea. Next is Chengdu, or Kangdu. I gave him the ice. I was gonna give him the intelligence, but I haven't heard this guy talk. So I gave him the ice. It'll be cool to match up with him and Toshido, and they could have boosted his own powers in addition to, um, in addition with Toshido's Bankai. Next is BG9, which most people have speculated to be the knight. I am no different, so I'm giving him the knight just because he looks like one. L. I gave L. I don't know what stern ritter that is. It hasn't been named yet, but I think L is the light because going to this Quincy whole thing with their holy stuff and German background, light would be like something that I think Quincy would include in their powers. M, I think, was the mustache Quincy that fought against Shinsui, and I gave him the morale. The only reason I'm giving him that is because the only time we heard this guy talk was when Shinsui talking about, I'm getting pumped up for my captain uh, fighting. And he's like, you're not the only people that get pumped up. Um, the other thing about that is, when Shinsui was worried about Yamamoto, and he got shot up by Mustache Quincy. We did not see any implications of those gunshots on Shinsui's body. The only gunshot that actually affected him was the gunshot to the eye. So I think because Shinsui's morale was down, the effect didn't really hurt him like it should have. And the end Stern has been named. I just gave it a whole bunch of random ones that I think could be possibly it. The name, don't know why I did, knowing why I said that. The negative, I say he can make a clone of the opponent he goes against, but that's just something. The net, but that goes back to Kirige being jail, which I skipped. I don't know why. Kirige dead. I think because he's dead, and I don't really think about him. But Kirige is the jail. Okay. Or the one that I really like in to be the number. He can create like countless clones of himself. Which why wouldn't they do that when they invaded Soul Society? Okay, Driscoll Bursey, the overkill. We don't have to worry about him. He's dead. P Mananas McAllen, Maninas McAllen. Don't know how to pronounce it. Um, she might be the palette, which no, she can eat people probably. She could be the punishment, which I think would be cool. The parasite or the passion because she's like Babita likes to have fun with her subordinates and all that bullshit. Bernice Gabrielli dead. The question self doubt by don't care. R Jerome dead by Kempachi again. Roar. Master Masculine. I think he's the strength because he's he has this wrestler build and everything. But guys, I'm gonna have to continue this in part two, in my part two video, because I'm about to run out of time. I only get 10 minutes on my phone, which I hate, but that's how it is. So I will finish this up in part two. All right, guys, peace.